What's swinging, gang? What's swinging, Autolust gang? So today I'm in a spot, and I mean a tight one. And no matter if you're a subscriber or not, if you watch this video and you can help me, please help me with this problem. Because all this money I done put into Sasha, building the transmission, building the engine, upgrading the parts, forging the engine, custom one-off intercoolers, I'm not gonna be able to race unless you guys can find a way to help me. So let's see what we're gonna do.
Perfect.
Alright, gang, first and foremost, I went and checked on the car a couple of days ago, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of footage right here from when I went and checked on the car.
Woo! First X5M X6M with M6 intercoolers in the United States. Right here. Man with the plan. Man with the plan. Brand new turbo.
Look at that. See that? See that engraving on there? What's it say right there?
Pure.
What's it say right there, baby?
Big pure. Big pure gang. You. Forged engine. M6 intercoolers. Fully custom, baby. Fully custom.
Okay, so we not having any problems. The only thing I have to do is, since the intercooler sit a little bit higher on the engine, I have to have custom charge pipes made, which is, gang, this engine bay gonna look so aggressive with these charge pipes that have to like loop down and go into the turbo. Like literally I have to go up out of the charge pipe, come down and go inside the turbo. So it's gonna be like crazy looking. It's gonna look like some time machine type deal going on. But yeah, she gonna look crazy. But after that's done, and we got the fabricator there now, the same one did I'm gonna show you right here, the custom intercooler adapters. But once Sasha's left there and she gets on the all-wheel drive dyno, gets the dyno tune, I'm looking for at least 1200 horsepower, at the crank, 1200 brake horsepower. When you say brake, that means at the crank, not at the brake. 1200 brake and crank is the same thing. I'm looking for 1200 brake horsepower, at least 900 all-wheel. If I can get at least 900 all-wheel, I know I can get into what I need to get into at the racetrack, in the quarter mile. But the problem I'm having is nobody's building rear axles. In order for me to launch with that type of horsepower, in order for me to launch with 900 wheel horsepower, and God knows how much torque, 800 plus easy foot-pounds of torque to the wheels, I'm gonna need some strong, rear axles, because the axle shafts, they snap. The CV ends tear up. It's just what it is. It's not meant to handle double the horsepower that the engine came with. That's literally double plus the horsepower that car came with. So they not meant for that. And before anyone comments, these guys or those guys, they aren't building axles right now. Not for my car. Drive Shaft Shop says that they don't have the boots, the CV boots in stock, and they're on indefinite back order. I asked them, can I use my stock CV boots, since they use the stock CV axles to build the upgraded axles. So I'm sure I would think it would be the same size to be able to use the same boot. But they said no, they use all new parts and all of this stuff. So, and then G-Force, they don't even make axles for BMWs. Only like Hellcats, Demons, and stuff like that. So I found a guy Seems Legit Garage who could use the components from G-Force to make me some custom axles, but I think that fell through. It didn't go good, you know, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. So hopefully one of you guys or somebody that's passing through this channel knows someone who builds custom axles, CB axles. You know, I need a set of strong, very strong rear CB axles for a Bmw F86 X6M, you know, so I can launch, dig race, you know, quarter-mile race at the track. You know, if I was just road racing, I wouldn't need the transmission or the rear end built if I was just doing road racing, you know, because it's not a lot of strain on it, on either one. But, you know, I'm dig racing, you know, and everybody already know weight plus torque equals broken parts. Weight plus high horsepower equals broken parts. High weight and horsepower, I meant. High weight and high torque. You know, so once Sasha does get back, I don't even know if I even want to put on a dyno tune. Put on a dyno to get dyno tuned, because for what? You know, why even spend the money when it's just gonna sit in the garage? I can't race it, you know, and I can road race, but that's not what I built that car for. You know, I don't want to be road racing a 5,200 pound all-wheel drive SUV that was literally made to launch like a spaceship, you know, like a rocket, you know, from a standstill. So that's what I want to do. You know, I don't road race. You know, that's the M6. You know, y'all want to see road racing? We building the M6. You know, to road race. Over 1,000 wheel horsepower M6 to road race. So yeah, if you guys know anybody other than Drive Shaft Shop or G-Force that can build some rear axles for me, you know, stronger than the ones I have, please DM me on IG. This is my IG. Let me know, or leave it down in the comments. You know, preferably I'd rather you DM me on IG. You know, cause that I can get the info way faster than, you know. So yeah, I mean, it's bad news, you know, especially after we done did so much getting Sasha on her way to becoming, you know, hopefully the world's fastest Bmw X6M or X5M, you know, like, but hey, bumps in the road happen. We all know it's shortages all around the United States. People still blaming everything on COVID. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, yeah, that's what I got for right now until we get them custom charge pipes made. But I'm going to have all of that on video, gang. I'm still powder coating the rods to give those out in the giveaway, the candy coated connecting rods out of Sasha's motor. So, you know, I just want to get all this stuff done with before I even start on that. You know, I don't want to put any money towards anything else until this car is done, you know. So I really need to get some rear axles in there. You know, and I think I want to do a one-piece drive shaft too. You know, drive shaft shop can do the one-piece drive shaft, but if I do a one-piece drive shaft, I want it lighter than the drive shaft that's in there now, you know, or at least the same weight, but stronger. I don't want to put anything heavier in that car at all. You know, because I'm already racing full interior, trying to make a world record, full interior. So until next time, sorry the video was so short. Sorry I didn't have any exciting news, but this what happened when you building what I'm building. You know, sometimes stuff takes longer than other things. You know, I'm doing nobody else is doing this in the United States, in all 50 plus states. You know, nobody else is doing this. So, you know, I mean, that's just what it is. So until next time, like, share, and subscribe, and Auto Lust out.